Well, I have had allergy problems my entire life, and I was pretty sure it's just, a ball and chain. You just have to live with your whole life. As a child, I did, the allergy shots and all that, and we moved around to all different kinds of climates, Hawaii and California, Mississippi here. I just had these all the time sinus infections every year, a couple of times, but this past year, I had a headache for probably 2 years. It just was every day I had a headache, and then I got sinus infection back to back to back, and my regular doctor said, we can't treat you for it anymore, you're gonna have to go to a specialist. And I was like, well, I'll go see Dr. Herman then. So I came in and he did a CT scan of my sinuses, and he was like, I just told him, I feel like I have a brick in my head all the time. It never goes away, it doesn't matter what I do. And so he showed me, he's like, oh yeah, well that's because you have these little pinholes trying to get air through, and here's this and this, and we can do this and this, and he just like mapped it all out. And I would, I could go under, or he could just do it here, and I was like, well, I want to do that. So he did the procedure, and it's been amazing. I really thought that was just my life. It was just always going to be that way. And I have been through pollen season since my surgery, and I have never, ever been through pollen season like this past year. I didn't have not one headache. I could go outside. I could watch my child do horseback lessons instead of sitting in the car. All these things that I never get to do, I got to do as far as things that are outside. I just can't believe how good I can breathe, how good I can sleep. It's amazing. It's amazing. It was really easy. It was probably one of the easiest things I've ever done as far as medically. I would recommend ENT of Georgia South because they're very compassionate and look to find the treatment that works for me is what he did. And it wasn't just cookie cutter. He wanted to see what my situation was particularly, and then address my particular symptoms. If you're looking for relief, ENT of Georgia South is where you need to look.